if something is freestyled or if it's not, if you're like knowing of all, that's one thing. Well, you'll know if it is. And so then if it's like made up or not, you'll actually know if it is. And so like, say, I don't know to go on offense. And then if someone is just like freestyling, it can be like the start or some parts in it that have been pre-rehearsed, and they're just using that because they go onto it. Because when you're freestyle rapping, you think one line ahead, and you can just pull stuff out of your memory bank of things that work, like entire sets of it. But you'll know like if it's not freestyled, because people who have been listening to that style of music, they're just like, well, yeah, I kind of know that was pre-rehearsed. And so that's the second thing where like it's a better self-check than AI. And we're all supercomputers. It's just that calculating arithmetic with computers is they've got like that built into them, as opposed to not having a self-check built into them. Their self-check isn't it, which allows it to be one. And the same can be said with us, but it's more of a kinder version where it's like more alive. My freestyle mode. All right, so here's the things: what's a preliminary? Okay, so it used to be like, what is, and you can't even talk about certain things. So sorry. That's why like it's really important to understand red shifts and blue shifts. Okay, so like there's galaxies and they're like going out, and that's why the universe is expanding. It's because they're going out. And when they're going away, they're red shifting, as opposed to things that are on planet Earth, like inside of labs. They are not red shifting. And so the universe is going to burn out due to that, because the stars are going to be so far apart from each other. But what does that even mean? Like, we think that these stars, when we look out in the sky, and they're actually like, some of them are galaxies and some of them are stars. That's like what isn't so clear. And it's a huge difference, is because like in looking out, if there's all these like stars but they're actually galaxies, the stars would be inside of the Milky Way, and they're not going running away as the universe expands. But if they're galaxies, then some of them are going away instead of the Andromeda galaxy, because we're gonna collide with the Andromeda galaxy in the future, because it's gravitationally attracted. And so like some things are, that's an example of a blue shift, where things are going closer to you as the universe expands. And so it's really important to know if like it's a star or a galaxy. And that's really a giant key. and is like one way of looking at how something is going to be ruined, but prepping for it. And that's the name of the game in modern day and age. What's been most profitable is being prepared ahead of time, like all these agencies do. But then, like they take it into like a team of like where everything's so dangerous that they need like these high tech weaponry that isn't like feasible because like we're nowhere close to like that type of horrendous thing occurring naturally. And so just fixing that is like part of the problem because it could get drawn out as they're trying to fix it. And actually create the very thing that they're trying to prevent.